Hello everyone, this is Movie Storm. Today I will tell you about a TV series from 2018 called The Rain, where rain has become the main threat to all living beings on the planet.
Dad, what are you talking about?
It's gonna rain soon, and we can't be here when it starts.
Rain?
The story begins with demonstrations led by Simona and her friends, spending a carefree day together. However, their idyllic day is interrupted by her father, Frederick, who quickly takes them away. Time is too short, and the rain is approaching rapidly. And it's not like before, rain destroys everything living. Storm clouds are already overhead, but the whole family is together, rushing towards a supposedly safe place. Unfortunately, they were unlucky, and got involved in a car accident. Time is running out, and Frederick decides to flee, but they are spotted by a guy. After some time, the family reaches a bunker at the company, where Frederick works. As they enter, a raindrop falls from the sky, signifying the end of all life. Nobody knows what to do, and since Frederick knows a hypothetical way to stop this anomaly, he must leave the shelter. But before leaving, he asks Simona not to argue with her brother. At some point, someone knocks on the door. It's not father, but the children, being not very wise, open the door for the men from the traffic jam, and mother, realizing she has no choice, uses her body to push him away, and says goodbyes to the family. She begins to survive, and one night, Rasmus claims he saw their father, but she doesn't believe it and decides to connect to the network of bunkers, which turn out to be numerous, though connecting with them is impossible. An idea comes to them to turn on the radio, and on the other side, they meet Philip, who claims to be stuck in the basement, and is the sole survivor, and he is in big trouble. 6 years pass, and the duo has grown considerably, yet their father still hasn't returned. Due to this, Rasmus frequently becomes unstable, prompting the girl to wear an impermeable suit to venture onto the surface, encountering animals. In addition, Simon goes to a city where messages about a potential safe zone are visible. But all she finds are destroyed remnants and complete chaos. A dog forces her to flee, taking us back to the bunker. There, she shares her experiences and plants the idea that it's time to leave the safe place. Later at night, we realize that the ventilation is malfunctioning. Rasmus manages to stay conscious and opens the door, only to be confronted by a group of people who lock the duo in a room, claiming they just want to take their supplies, which are almost depleted by now. Simon pleads with them not to leave them here, revealing her knowledge of secret bunkers like this one. Martin agrees, and they reveal to them that the majority of the population has been wiped out, and most of them remnants have gone insane, taking us back to the beginning. Martin was in the armed forces, whose mission was to encircle the city, but his lack of action led to the entire squad's demise. One day, he managed to find a group, and after a conversation, they united. In the real world, they head to a safe place. Rasmus is just glad that after 6 years, he can finally wander the surface peacefully, but things couldn't go well forever. A vehicle approaches, armed with people, searching for sustenance. They even have special drones that spot a certain girl. The group sees this as a chance to escape, but Simon objects, forcing them to do as she wishes, yet all they achieve is her getting infected. All that remains is to make a shot. Later, the group sets up a small camp, and Rasmus manages to find new shoes. He has trouble with falling asleep, and he decides to walk, observing Beatrice fiddling with various items. And tomorrow, their journey continues, and Rasmus steps onto infected water, but the new shoes save his life. Finally, they arrived at the right place. The bunker is filled with food, and everyone starts eating everything in sight. Simon also finds her father's phone. In it, Rasmus sees a message, where father's boss asks him to come to the main center, as only he can save humanity. Simona asks the group to help them get to the center, but Martin isn't interested, as they have plenty of supplies. So the journey begins, with Beatrix and 2 other guys following them. After the meeting, the group takes a short break, because Jean and Leia need to go get some glasses. And as soon as they left, a group of bandits emerges, and takes away all their belongings. Because of all this, Simona gets lost, and encounters a boy, as drops start falling from the sky. But they manage to hide, where his father finds them. She asks them not to fear her, and hands them some food. But as soon as they decided to part ways, the family is confronted by bandits, and Simona just runs away. Meanwhile, Beatrix and Rasmus reach the shelter, where she spent her entire childhood. Rasmus tries to cheer her up by telling various stories. After some time, when the rain stops, they reunite at a cafe. However, the bandits confront them again, and using Rasmus as a threat, they order them to give up whatever they have left. But the duo from the bunker arrives just in time, forcing the bandits to flee. Although, they manage to injure Rasmus. They have a chance to save him only by reaching the third bunker, but he is completely destroyed, and they can only dress the wound. Taking us back to the past, when Beatrix was looking at a certain house, as if she had ruled her entire childhood there, implying that she was lying to everyone. And Martin finds a map with an unclear wall, possibly suggesting that there's no disease behind it, and they need to embark on the most challenging journey. But all of this will be in the second part. Bye.